First question, your group's returned to action for the first time. I guess, what did you think of it? It's just rehashing, going back to the cross-country season. What did you think of that?
Yeah. We had a lot of big breakthroughs this cross-country season. I haven't been working with them very long. It's just been, 7 months or so at this point. And so just to see where they've progressed, from where they came in to where they are now is actually really exciting. Winter break's pretty difficult sometimes for distance runners in this part of the country. You never know about weather and things like that. So, it's a little bit worrisome to send them home on their own and, with a really intricate training plan of just getting in a ton of miles and just really getting strong over the winter break. And so it was really a pleasant surprise to see how they came back and really fit and just ready to go and really excited for the upcoming track season. So we were really excited about their performance. The first week they were back at UK just this last weekend. We had some really great, just opening performances, which can be a little bit tough sometimes. They haven't raced since November. So, we were just really pumped to see everybody's fitness and just really excited for what's to come, as they get sharper and sharper as we train here in Oxford.
This week of practice in here, is there something specifically you and your group is really focusing on?
Yeah. So we're still in, a strength building phase. We haven't gotten into too much speed work or anything. Even for our true mid-distance girls, they are doing things that are a little bit longer and, just really building, a strong aerobic base. We won't start doing sharpening stuff until toward the end of indoor season. Championship season. So, we're doing tempo runs and, they'll do some strides to work on their form and stuff like that. But really, it's mostly just strength building at this point still.
Perfect. Anybody individually that you would like to point out that's really stood out so far?
Yeah, I think, Maria Scabuzzo is somebody who really broke out in the fall. I think if you looked at her times and what she was doing her freshman year here, you wouldn't have thought that it would have ended like it has, this season. And she really came in, and she's been doing, 10K training. She's more of a long distance runner, but we threw her in the mile last weekend, and she had a lifetime PR and just, really mixed it up with some very, very good girls. And so she's just she's one of those kids that's PRing from, the mile up and, just getting stronger every day. So, she's somebody that you can tell put the work in over winter break, and it's really paying off already. And again, the best is yet to come from her. I think overall, truly everybody. Alexis Sevon is a freshman, and she came in great shape and has a new excitement for the sport, I think, and is really going to come on this track season. Our seniors, Laura Bess and Megan Beaver, are just really consistent for us. They're always on top of it and always invested and really get the team going as well. So yeah, we have a ton of girls that are I think really going to have breakout seasons, and it's just really exciting to see everybody develop.
Perfect. And the last question, with this meet this weekend, is there anything, something you're really expecting from this group?
Yeah. Again, we're running off events still. We're not really putting anybody in their main event yet, and so we're going to run our mid-distance girls in the 600, so run them short and just kind of get some speed work in. It's hard here. We don't have, a true indoor track, and so, we can't get a lot of good quality speed work, and so we kind of use meets to do that. And then, we're running, Laura Bess is going to open the mile just to kind of, get the dust off and, just practice one before we open her in a really competitive mile later. And so, we're just excited. We're running a 4x8, which is an interesting event. We don't get to run very often at the collegiate level, which they all run in high school. And so it's just fun. We're still kind of playing around with it and just, getting them used to competition and, really enjoying, their time together and, just starting off the track season on a positive note.
Real quick, I assume you got to be excited to kind of get back out here and start running again.
Yeah, I love cross country, but track was probably my first favorite, and I love the mile because it's such a tactical race, and there's a little bit room for error, so you can go out a little bit too fast and then do it, but it's fun to kind of get in there and get into the messing with people's heads, and it's a little physical sometimes, so it's a lot more fun.
What have you done during the break to kind of prepare, for the track season?
Winter break training is really, really hard. It's cold and you're out there, and at least for me, I'm by myself. I don't really live next to anybody. Brenna, one of the other seniors on the team, and I live 30 minutes apart, so sometimes that works, but it's a lot of strength training. You get up, you run, you eat some food, and then you run again. You're just a machine, and you just turn out the miles, but I had some really great workouts, felt really confident about it, especially when you're by yourself and it's cold, so just a lot of training.
You personally, do you have any specific goals that you're looking for this season?
Well, last year I got a taste of how close I was to the school record for the mile, so really like to break that. I know my coaches really are expecting some big things from the 3K, especially since I did so well in cross. So run about my 4th 3K and maybe do some good things with that.
Okay. And last question. Have you made any changes in training than in the past? And if so, like, how has that helped you?
I think I've been focusing a lot more on the quality of miles. Sometimes when you're just running miles, you just do it and you're not really focused on how you're feeling or what sort of little things like your form or like eating the right things. So just kind of doing the little things and then really focusing on getting those quality miles in so they really count when it's June or July.